Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today, I want to talk about something that nobody ever seems to really cover. It's the dark side of China. Now, people know me as a strong advocate of China, and because I live here, and I spent 40 some years in the States, and then I decided to come to China, and I've been living here for over 20 years. So, and I've been talking about my experiences. I find most of my experiences within China are very, very positive. And in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the dark side. And when I mean the dark side, I mean, okay, the sun goes down and it's dark out. And it's a little scary. I mean, in the United States, I lived on the east side of Erie, Pennsylvania. And there were a lot of gangbangers there. I had my porch shot up twice, And so it's scary at night. And So I live in a small town right now. Contemporaneously, I live in a small town in China, and this is just a real it's kind of a semi-industrial town. You've got a lot of non-industrial businesses, and it's got a lot of apartment complexes and stuff. It's sort of like a Chinese version of a small industrial town, if that makes any sense to you. And I'm going to show you what it's like. In China, everybody has, all these towns and communities have these big squares, sort of like what you used to have in Boston, in New England. People would have a green, they used to call it a green. And, people, the local militia would line up there and everything. Well, China still has those things, only they're multi-purposes. They're just a public area that you can do whatever the heck you want to in that public area. And in this video, I'm going to show you what it's like in this small semi-industrial area where I live, nighttime China. I think, and it's just raw feed. I'm just going to give it to you as it is. And I hope that you learn something from it, okay? Take care. wonder if places like New York City or Chicago has this kind of activity going on, which is pretty much the reason why a lot of people in the rest of the world make so much fun of Americans, because Americans are so insular. They think they're so great. Americans think they're just better than everybody else. But there's so many things that Americans just don't have. Need some exercise? You come out here and shake your booty. Instead of paying for a gym membership, you just come out to the park and dance. See these fringe people over here? Shake that booty, Grandpa. The more professional ones, the ones who've been doing it for a while, you know, buy their own uniforms. Probably why people in this area here, men, have a tendency to live into their 90s. Where in the United States, if you're a man, you're lucky to make it to 76. If you're lucky. I'm an American. I don't mean to be so down on Americans. But you really don't realize how much you've missed out of until you leave the United States. After being told how great and special you are, and then you leave and you step foot outside, and you're like, wow, man, I'm missing so much about life. Maybe you don't like to dance. Doesn't matter. Sure beats sitting in front of an idiot box when you come home from work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. No? Today. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop.
This is what every night is like in China. Every single night. No wonder the Chinese aren't obese. Starts young. And remember, this is a small town. My small, tiny town. People take their boombox out and they start dancing, and people can just join in the dancing. You can just join the dancing. You don't have to pay any money. You don't have to know them. Just get in the back and start dancing once you figure out what their moves are. Just watch them and then you copy. That's how you do it. You'll notice a that all the music is Chinese.
你的心盼已成了别人的港湾，任性让我一人孤单，逃不出你的牵绊。看看彼岸灯火阑珊，难免
Actually, if you travel to the rest of the world, you'd be surprised at how little American music is listened
一
to.
败涂地输得好惨。
Of course,
我知道沙漠里没有
you'll hear American music everywhere, but it's not
千里钻。
nearly as popular as Americans are led to believe.
只是我的心有负不甘，我知道沙漠里没有船，却想留下来把你陪伴。只想忘不了你怎么办？爱过你。
Hard to be lonely in China.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
后来知道你的心盼已成了别人的港湾，任性让我一人孤单，逃不出你的牵绊。看看彼岸灯火阑珊，眼前只有我隐瞒。一切坠入你的情感，一败涂地输得好惨。我知道沙漠里没有船，却还想往你的心里钻。明知结果它不能圆满，只是。
上身运动特需百步侧踏步。侧膝上举侧跨步。侧平上举侧跨步。 前直侧平侧跨步，
These are called Guanchengwu Dama, also known as dancing grandmothers. They're all over China.
自由运动。
You don't have to be a grandmother to dance, though. This is just what a sense of community is. Needless to say, there's no crime here in China.
拍手万步运走，上举拍手拍腿。前举拍手策展。前侧飞掌。
Every town has multiple squares. This is what a square looks like in China. The United States used to have squares, usually in the towns. You can go to Boston and Massachusetts and you can see squares, these grassed common areas. It's now a park. They used to have things like this. Not that they used to dance there or anything, but they used to have them. Hey, you want? Come on, say hi to me, kid. He's shy. 不害怕，不害怕 ，OK？ 没有害怕 ，OK？ OK。 Hey, he don't like it. You might notice that there's activities from everybody, for everybody. You've got games and organizations for kids, whether they're skating or wrestling or just running around, and dancing for if you're older or middle age, or if you're just in your 20s and 30s and trying to lose some weight, or you just want to go ahead and make some Douyin or YouTube videos, or here they're doing some Latin. This is I think it's a samba. No, that's a rumba. It's a rumba. That's a rumba. Here, and if you've got really young kids, nothing like a frog to go occupy their time. Even a mother with her 6-month-old child gets some exercise in. Even a mom with her 6-month-old child gets some exercise in. I think it's a great thing. Fun for all ages. I like that. Let's go on the fringes. Of course, throughout China are these free exercise areas, these outside gyms. Look familiar? Yeah, this is kind of what you would find in a gymnasium, only they're outside and they're for free. Health is really big in China. And here's a couple of people. Here's a gal over here trying to do a douyin or a U2 step. Teaching herself how to do it. We got 2 girls here doing a dance routine. I like that, doing a dance routine all by themselves. And kids playing with bubbles. So what you do is you get on Douyin or TikTok and learn a dance move, and then you go ahead and do it, you know? That's it. I think it's great. I think it's cool. Here's a kid, he's bouncing a ball. Good for him, dribbling. You can dribble. You can dribble. Yeah, dribble. Can you dribble? Can you dribble? Curry? Haba? No, I do. Haba? Too shy. Everybody's just starting to get together right now. Everybody in China know how to march. It's something that everybody learns in 1st grade. They put on their uniforms and you learn how to march and do basic military discipline. It's common in China and it's part of everything, you know, dancing and all this together. And by the way, just because officially you don't have to do anything for coronavirus, many people still wear masks. How many groups of dancing people can you find here? I reckon that there's about 12 going on. If dancing's not your thing, of course, you can always sing. People bring out a speaker and a microphone and get down. This gal just drove here with a portable boombox. Ni hao. Hello. I'll take a picture of your portable boombox here. See? They don't mess around. Tell you what. And that was my raw feed. That's it. I hope that you saw what it's like in China. They're dancing everywhere, skating, doing all kinds of stuff, and I think that's really cool, personally. I like it a lot, but it's not for everybody. When I lived in Arkansas, I lived in a housing development in Maumelle, and I lived in a McMansion there. It was 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage. Super quiet, super quiet. And, you know, it's a different lifestyle. So you can say many things about the United States and many things about China. But in so many ways, China is the absolute opposite of the United States. Homes in the United States are quiet. Life and homes in China is boisterous and loud and active. America is maybe a little lonely. You have to hop in your truck and put on some country and western music. In China, you just go out, pop down a boombox and start a dancing. It's really like night and day. Okay, people, I hope this was helpful to you and you enjoyed it. And every day, in every way, be the best you can be. Bye bye for now.